I got this morning. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen these trailers for Forrest Gump 2? I saw 3 of them. I saw the first one. I'm like, oh, really? That'd be great, if they could come out with a Forrest Gump 2. And it's supposed to be, of course, Tom Hanks. And Timothy Chalamet is supposed to be little Forrest grown up, and he's having some sort of a personal conflict, and he goes to his dad. Looks like he might be in college and doesn't know what to do about something, right? And it gives you this idea that he didn't know a lot about his dad, which, a lot of parents and children, or a lot of kids don't really know what their kids were like when they were younger. And he finds out that, he was there when Barack Obama was running for president, and he was there when Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone, and remember back in the actual movie, Forrest Gump had invested in Apple, right, and made a whole lot of money, so he didn't have to work anymore, right? It's all a spoof, though. It's all a spoof. So on YouTube, I saw 3 trailers. 2 of them were really, really good, like believable. And then the third one wasn't so good because they were using clips from Mr. Rogers. Tom Hanks was in Mr. Rogers. So that one was unbelievable. But so how I'm pretty sure that this is not going to happen, because they're saying that it's going to come out in 2025, is I went on to IMDb to check to see if it was there, and it's not. It's not, and there's a lot of articles about it, and it's not going to happen. Not in 2025, but it makes me think about what happened with Hocus Pocus. Like, for years, people wanted... Ooh, lady, don't cut in front of me. For years, people wanted Hocus Pocus to do a sequel. And they were like, no. And then finally they did. But here's the thing. They started a long time ago before, like, it was years and years and years before they did the Hocus Pocus 2. And so as far as Forrest Gump is concerned, I think we're a little behind if we want a Forrest Gump 2. At least with Tom Hanks as, like an aged Forrest. I don't think that's going to work. But gosh, my heart for one second thought, oh, I'd love to watch that. And there was a line, oh gosh, I can't quote it exactly the way it was, but Timothy Chalamet as grown-up little Forrest said something to the effect of, my dad was not a very smart man, but he had a really good understanding of the way the world worked, or something like that. In other words, he knew his dad wasn't that bright, but it was his dad, and he went home for comfort, for whatever this conflict is that's never mentioned, to his dad. And I'm a mom with grown kids, and that just hit me like right here. I know you can't see, but right in my heart, because you're always going to be somebody's child, and you're always going to, if you have children, those kids hold a place in your heart no matter how grown up they are. And mine are all grown up, and they're doing okay, and they're, most of them. I have one that doesn't have children, but my other 2 have children, and their parents too. And you just know in your heart that you always want the best for your children. That does not ever change. That never changes. And when your children hurt, you hurt, And so it tugged at my heartstrings hard this morning, and it was disappointing to find out that it wasn't going to happen. It was. But the trailers were absolutely stunning. They were beautiful. And of course, Timothy Chalamet, he's really making a name for himself right now. He's coming up. He just did A Complete Unknown, which I did get to see that, by the way. But I'm not going to talk about it now. And he was in the Dune movies. I mean, he's done some you know, he's making his way now. He's one of the next stars. He's like the next Tom Hanks, maybe. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying. But yeah, they got me, and they got me good. But I did my fact checking, and it's not happening. Not right away, anyway. Not in 2025. Not like they're saying.